what we've got to worry about here is us going forward, not Simon not being there. It's not, you know, we've got a great legacy from the past, but now we want to talk about the future, and that's what we have to do.
We've always said that Idol is not a destination, it's a journey, and it's the story of that journey and the making of the dream. This is just a different kind of dream, a different kind of story.
All these shows have to evolve. You know, if you keep on the same thing for 10 years,
yeah,
you're going to suffer. And so this is an evolution. It's a brand new thing, and it really feels that way. And with the crowd today, it really felt amazing.
Energy,
so,
there was an energy.
You know, I mean, this is, I think the audience craves this kind of stuff. Reality's kind of a new thing on the horizon, but it's the fact that we can renew it in a way that makes it better, different than other types of television shows.
I also think it's the greatest show of its kind that's ever been a music competition show. I mean, and to me, it's the greatest show by miles, not just because I'm on it. Also, the thing that Nigel mentioned is really what was most important to us from day one, and I think that still remains the most important. Yes, today it's about us, but it's really about those kids, those idols that we find, those winners, how successful they are, how talented they are. It's really about the kids. It's not just about one of us or the three of us. It's really about that talent.
It's the first time I've heard him say that, actually.
No, I'm saying, right, come on, dude, come on.
And with using internet auditions this season, we can honestly say it's the biggest talent trawl in the world, without question.
In the center here.
Hi, yes, right here. For Stephen and for Jennifer, what do your bandmates and what does Mark think of your new gigs?
Mark is excited for me. I'll go first.
That was good. That was good.
Mark is really excited for me. You know, I don't know that we ever thought that I'd do something like this, but again, I think my career has kind of been that, you know. When I was a dancer, was I going to be an actress? Yeah. Was an actress? Was I going to be a singer? Yes. Was a singer? Can you do ads? Can you do branding? Yes. And I just feel like this is another evolution of that, and he sees it as that as well. And actually, he actually explained it to me like that when I wasn't even thinking of it in that way. So he's obviously very happy. We're also really happy that we get to be in one place with the babies for a while. You know, our life is so much about traveling, and as artists, you're just everywhere every week, and this is going to put us here for like 6 months. It's unheard of for us, so we're really excited. The babies can like do dance class and soccer practice, and like, you know, so we're excited about, you know, being a little bit of a normal family for a little while, and that affords me this, so I love it even more.
I've got a feeling you might pop in on the road as well. They're like Desi and Lucy together.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
Stephen?
Stephen.
Well, different answers, same content. With the band, we've been married for 40 years, remember, and 5 guys, which makes it even worse than women. And I could go for an hour and explain that, but you know, at first they were jealous. They heard it through the press and not through me. But then I said to them 4 months ago, "You're looking for another lead singer." So, you know, things go up and down. I spent a stint in Betty Ford, but you know, as a band goes, we live on the tail of a comet. And I've been on tour with these guys for 40 years, and they've been judging me every day. And so, you know, sometimes it hurt, a lot of times.
Right.
Most times I came out through the wormhole stronger. You know, so it's a real journey with those guys, and they would say the same about me. I'm sure they're real happy for me. I mean, this is going to do nothing more than take it all up another step or two. And it's good. I like it. I can move to LA with Aaron and get a house and come over and have tea with
Nigel and Jennifer and Randy and
with a bowl of sugar.
Thank you.
Next question.
We got another one that came in via email from outside LA. Jimmy, and actually for the whole panel, the new members, why did you decide to join American Idol?
Well, from our perspective, it's an extraordinary opportunity to have a platform like this for music. And what you can do to expose artists right now, television, and to have a show like this. We were always very, very jealous of this show, watching Sony Music have this platform. But more so is the challenge, because you're talking about, is it going to be like it was? If you look at any great artist, if you look at U2 or Bruce Springsteen or Madonna, you look at them and or any great television show, you have to evolve. Everyone wants to know, is it going to be the same? Nothing can be the same for 10 years, or is it doomed to failure? This is an evolution, and I think that the producers and Fox have really put together an incredible team for that evolution. And I know what we're going to bring. We're going to bring our best game at Interscope, and we're going to bring our best producers and our enthusiasm and our creativity to make this music just fantastic. So what you see on the show is something you've never seen musically. I can guarantee that.
What was the question?
How terrific is Jimmy?
You guys have all had amazing careers. Why did you join American Idol?
I'm just a huge fan of the show, and I always have been. And when the opportunity came up, it was, I kind of raised my eyebrow like, I don't know. But like I said before, my career has always been the type that is changing and evolving, and where I'm always kind of trying different things that people maybe think I shouldn't do at the time, but always, if it feels right in my gut, I go for it. And it felt right. It felt like the right thing at the right time for me. And so I'm really excited. I'm going to give it 100% and give it my whole heart and soul and passion like I do with everything that I do. And I'm looking forward to such a fun year. I really am.
Stephen?
Why did you join American Idol?
Oh, yes.
I always loved the outcomes. I always loved the kids crying and screaming. It kind of
So did Simon.
resonates with the end of with my career where it is now. Be careful what you wish for. Kids trying to do something, having a say in that, which we do. That's different this time than before. Get a chance to mingle with them and their whatever they do best, whether they sing or can't sing or need character. I think I can add to that. I always thought I could. Tour is over. I get a chance to live in LA and hang with the best. So it's a good thing.
Here in the center.
Question for Ryan. How hard was it for you to keep this a secret?
Yeah. Let's wait for a Lufthansa.
Yeah.
Before we answer, so we get this on tape. It wasn't that hard. I keep the secret of the results every now and then, when I look ahead. But this one had a longer lead time. I was questioned by family and people I work with, and I was just setting up tricks to see if there was a leak. So I give them fake names to see if they appeared. And sure enough, Elton John appeared. So,
Who's the leak in your family?
yeah, my sister.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
We have time for a few more questions. Bill.
Jennifer, Stephen mentioned bringing some rock to the show. Is there something you think should be highlighted musically, or you think might be missing that you'd like to see more of?
For me, I thought about this a little bit, and because, like I said, I am such a huge fan of the show, and at the end of the day, what would really kind of and I like, So You Think You Can Dance as well. I'm a huge fan of that show, and I just think that you have to go with the talent. At the end of the day, a director said that to me a long time ago when I was auditioning for my first movie, and they were kind of fighting him to put me in it, and he was like, I had to go at the time. That always kind of stayed with me. And when I watch these shows, I think the same thing. I don't think it's about having one country singer, one R&B singer, one this person. We have this slot filled. This person's a blonde, and that person shouldn't be a blonde. I don't want to be that type of person. I want to look for the it thing, and that can come in any package. You know what I mean? And I just want to find that. Like I said at the presentation, we're looking for the next Michael Jackson, but that's what we want. We want to find that type of idol. We want to find a full-rounded performer who can really is going to contribute to the world of music and bring a lot of joy and entertainment to people. And so that's kind of what I feel my role is here, to help the American public put people in front of them who can do that, and then let them choose who they truly love. So
it's important to note as well, and picking up from Jennifer there, that we are no longer going to get the country singer to sing rock and the rock singer to sing folk. They are now going to stay with what they believe and what Jimmy believes is their genre that they need to work in. Consequently, the styles of music are going to be more decades rather than individual artists' music. And that's, I think, really important to be able to develop what they are good at.
Right here.
Hi, I'm Catalina Walsh from Tribune, and this is for Jennifer and Steven. Is there, I know you're here as judges, but is there any chance at all that we'll get to see you perform together? And what type of song would you like to sing together?
Dude looks like a lady.
Very good.
There goes
Yes.
my old girlfriend.
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. We haven't really spoken about that much.
There's always the finale, don't worry.
There's always Nigel gets back in the finale, and who knows?
Yeah, you came
Now
up.
you blew it.
Might as well.
We're going to have 2 more questions. First one's here.
Randy, as the returning judge, do you feel any extra pressure or responsibility to keep everyone in line, or are you?
No, listen.
He never feels it. No.
No, listen. I was saying to somebody earlier, to me this season 10 is like the remix, right? It's like a new beginning for what Idol is. And I mean, these two are so talented. I'm so happy that I'm up here with them. Ryan and I couldn't feel stronger and better about this judging panel. And Jimmy with us. It's just a really, really cool thing. I think it worked out the best it ever could. So I'm really, really excited. No pressure. And we're going to have a ton of fun, dude.
Great. And last question over here.
Yeah, this question's for Nigel. Anybody else who wants to weigh in. You talk about staying in genres, and of course you're going to have fun on the show like you've had over the last 9 seasons, but it sounds like you guys are going in a bit more of a serious direction by sticking in the genre, and maybe you still have the playful moments, but is that kind of what the feel we're getting here, is that you're going in more of a serious direction?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that in moving to Interscope, you look back at the history and you go, American Idols, who are really there now? What is in our wake? And I suppose you'll go Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, and then you start running out of idols. We have got to go back to creating an American Idol. If that's what we're here to do, that's what we have to do. And if it needs to be taken seriously, and every time I have a conversation with Jimmy, it is about the serious side. But there's a lot of fun in music. There's the serious side of getting it right and getting what you're doing right and pushing talent. And giving talent the opportunity that they deserve. At the same time, when you look at the fun that Lady Gaga brings to music or anything like that, it's still going to be fun.
It has to be fun. That's one of the things we've always insisted on, that as a part of our program making sequence, that people have got to enjoy it. If these lot are enjoying it on the panel and the kids are enjoying it, then the people at home will enjoy it. It'll never have to become so serious that
right.
We've got to maintain a sense of humor, right?
Yeah.
This is a fun
It's
panel,
entertainment.
and I think that's going to permeate this year. It's a fun group. There's a warmth to them, and I think that's going to come through.
Yeah.
When people make music, whether we have fun and we're serious at the same time. When we make good music or bad music, what we're trying to do is make the music better. And I think that's 100% in the interest of the audience, that the music just get better and more interesting and more original and more feel. And that's what this is about. Every week they need to progress. You can't just tell someone, hey, you know something? You sounded better last week. Well, what are you going to do about it? They have to be coached and brought forward. So the music's going to get better. I don't use the word serious. I just use better.
And also it's got to be remembered that we're going to have to know these kids. So we're still going to get their backstories. We're still going to decide whether we like them, if they've turned into a real diva, or they're just willing to soak it up like a sponge. So you're still going to get that aspect of it. The public out there have got to know them. They've got to feel that they are truly voting for talent, as well as liking them, as well as thinking they've got a pretty face or, got big guns or whatever. They've still got to like them as people. And it's important to get that over too within the body of the program.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Thanks,
everyone
guys.
coming
Thank you very much.
Thank you.